Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the series Coding in R using ChatGPT. And really, so far, we've only really used ChatGPT to create practice problems, to give us, a brief overview of what a tutorial should be. But ChatGPT is really good, for example, with dplyr when you want to just express in natural language the subset of the data set that you want. So, for example, I might want cars that are let's say I want cars that are efficient. Let's say greater than 22 miles per gallon. I want cars that are newer than 19. I don't know if it has a year in the data set, that are manual transmission, and I want to create a new variable expressing the power to weight ratio, and then take the top quartile of those power to weight ratios. Give me the dplyr code to do that. So I've expressed in natural language a bunch of different criteria, and ChatGPT, assuming you know how to verify the dplyr code and you're able to make sense of it all, you can kind of ask it to produce this code, and then we can see only two cars really meet these requirements: the Porsche 914 and the Lotus Europa. And then so ChatGPT, really, if you know how to think through the requirements of your data set and what you're really subsetting for, you're able to ask ChatGPT for the dplyr code for that. And it's often helpful to ask it a few times, or to verify that it's right. You can even ask if the logic was correct, and for it to explain it to you. So, for example, this line of code filters for efficient cars and for those that have a manual transmission, and then we create the power to weight variable here, and then we look for the top quantile, keeping only cars that have especially strong power to weight ratios. And so this was an example of how you can use ChatGPT to kind of code on your behalf. You should trust but verify, right? You should always look to double check that it's correct, that it makes sense to you, and that you'd be able to explain it to somebody else. And that's one instance of how you can code with ChatGPT.